Well, hello everybody. I am here with my friend Daryl right there. And we are going to attempt to get my final peak of Vermont, which is Camel's Hump. So it's another 4,000 footer. There's only 5 of them in Vermont. I've done all of them except Camel's Hump. We have about 2,400 feet of elevation gain over the next 3-ish miles, maybe 2.5. Should be fun.
That's not polite.
Taking a little break ski, or Daryl called it a sit ski. I like it. I like it. I might add that to my my vocabulary. But we are taking the Burrows Trail. In case anybody wonders, I listened to Mountain Goat. She said Burrows Trail is the easiest, so it's the one I'm taking. It looks like it's kind of like a gradual incline, which is good. There are a good amount of rocks, which makes it, you know, like bouncy, as in like you kind of feel like a ping pong, because the rocks don't allow you to have like a steady walk, but they kind of make you feel very like you're tipsy, right? And it's kind of cool because Daryl was mentioning it, and I was like, oh yeah, that is something that happens, and I never really talk about it, so it'll be great to talk about it. In case anybody wonders who's Daryl, Daryl used to be my dance student, who's now my friend, because I'm no longer his teacher. I can be his friend, and he's visiting me from Tennessee. So I asked if he wanted to do Camel's Hump, which is kind of a strong endeavor, you know, because it's not like a super easy hike. And it's like his first time actually like hiking for a while. I mean, like, you know, he did stuff when he was like
Long ago and far away.
Like a kid and all that stuff. So we're just kind of checking it out. Anywho, we're just chilling. We got some cute stairs right here. Tiny stairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, just for fun. Oh, there's some more. Wow. I don't understand, but I'm appreciating them. Look at them, they're so cute. Cute. Very nice. Now Mark Trail would appreciate these slanty rocks.
I'm guessing straight up this.
Yep. Got some rock slabs. You know it's real when the dog throws up the food. Well, I am finishing the rest by myself. Daryl decided to stop and slowly head down while I get to the top and then catch back up with him. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Gosh, there are so many people on this trail. It is Saturday. It is great weather. And even though Daryl decided to not go to the top, it is a decently comfortable hike. As in, it's not crazy steep. It's pretty like gradual. It does get you sweating, that's for sure. However, it's a good trail so far. I have about 0.4 left, and so far it's been really lovely. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. So I'm really proud of Daryl for, recognizing his limits. This was his very first hike in a really long time, and I'm glad he vocalized being tired. And I'm glad that he's comfortable taking it slow downhill and letting me get my 5th Vermont peak. So I'm excited to get to the top. All right, getting on the long trail. We've got 0.3 to the summit. The summit. There you go. Boom shakalaka. Please leash dogs. Oh, thank you for saying that. Oh, it's so pretty.
But he did good.
Impressive.
Uh-huh.
Good job.
Say thanks, bud.
We are back at the spot. I'm about to go there, but there's a little plaque I want to look at. I guess the long trail would go this way. What is this plaque? Camel's Hump has been designated a registered natural landmark. 1968. Very nice. Alrighty, going back down, trying to find some Daryl. Kind of like, where's Waldo? Where's Daryl? Well, as I'm trying to go downhill, I'm gonna talk about a bunch of things, but if there is like an interruption, it's because there's 600,000 people on trail. So, and I don't really like to speak into the camera when I pass people. I find it really awkward. Anyway, so what a great hike, as in I've completed my 4,000 footers of Vermont, 5 of them, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I really did learn that the Vermont peaks are so much easier than the New Hampshire peaks and all those on the AT, you know. So if you're really interested in peak bagging, and you know, if you're really interested in wanting to do the New Hampshire 48, I would recommend just doing the Vermont 5 first, because they give you a really great warm-up to, you know, the 4,000 footers in New Hampshire. So that's really the biggest thing that I've learned. I love the Vermont peaks. They're really unique. Even though the Hellbrook Trail of Mansfield was like, yeah, no, a little bit intimidating, I think Mansfield was so beautiful. And Camel's Hump is nice, but because of all of the smoke, you know, I just don't think I get all the views. I'm also really looking forward to hiking this particular trail right here in the snow. It just seems like it would be a really good snow hike up. Easy elevation with regard to just, you know, the terrain. It's not extraordinarily steep most of the time. Of course, the snow affects that. So I'm really looking forward to hiking this in the snow and to do that with Mountain Goat. That'll be real fun. Anyway, there's some people coming up, but gonna keep on going downhill. Okay, I just want you to kind of see how rocky this trail actually is. The reason why I wanted you to see how rocky this trail actually is because not only are there thousands of people hiking this trail, but I literally saw a woman, man, if I can film her, I'll see if I can catch her, but she was in full on, like sandals, like flip-flops without a heel on, like the fancy like slip-on sandals. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am just like impressed that she didn't break her ankle, but also not impressed that she would even do that to herself. So that's something that I saw. But look at these rocks, like in sandals. I'm impressed.
You're actually using your palm. It gives you a little bit more reach.
Ooh, we've got a river crossing. River crossing. Boom. Looks like we are done. How was that?
Fun.
Yeah, that's a good way to answer. How was that? You better answer right. No. Okay, we are finished, so looks like a lot of people have left. This parking lot was pretty full when we got here. And I guess in general it's pretty full. We do have some porta potties if you need them. And now we are gonna try to probably seek some creamy or just go home. I don't know. We'll see. I have talked to him about creamies, and creamies we must expose to a creamy. Bye.